Hello, this is Jessica with On a Stack of Books, and today's reading video is going to be my first reading in December, my cozy Christmas murder storybooks. Storybooks, that sounds like children's books. Cozy murder mystery books. And the first one is the Joanne Fluke, and it's the Christmas Caramel Murder. So this is Hannah Sweenson, and this is the first of two in this book, so I'll be reading this. This one I read last year, An Eggnog to Die For. I love eggnog, and so I'm also going to make eggnog today. This is a recipe that I did last year, and it was amazing. Now, it calls for whole milk when you're cooking it, and I only have almond milk right now. So I'm gonna try it with almond milk, and if I don't like it, I can get the whole milk in, but it says that it'll just be a little bit lighter, so that's fine. So this is one of those cozy murder mysteries that I read last year, but I really only picked it up because of the title and the whole feeling of it. This was not like a great book. She's planning a holiday 5 fishes. It's a family tradition where they cook this big meal, and it's 5 fishes. And she needs a good eggnog recipe, and in the process of trying to find an interview, she finds a dead Santa Claus in a bar, and then it's like figuring out who killed Santa, and right before Christmas while she's trying to find this recipe, and she ends up finding a recipe, and it gives a recipe for the 5 fishes meal that she does, but it does not give you an eggnog recipe, and so that was very disappointing, but that's okay, because I went on Pinterest and I found a lovely, wonderful recipe, and I will put that in the description box. I will share that recipe. If you love eggnog, then you will love this. It's very, very good. So I'm gonna make eggnog today, and then I do have several Christmas books that I want to drop off at little free libraries. We have to go to my mom's neighborhood, and so in her neighborhood she has tons. We're probably only gonna visit about 3. Put some Christmas books in there, and then I can come back, I can read, and we can make the eggnog. And then since we're on an eggnog theme, I figured I would bring out a new toy for Nugget. This is going to be one of her Christmas toys, but she's destroyed several, so she can start with a new one for December. So it seemed fitting with all of the eggnog and the Christmas. And so it'll just be a really fun Christmassy reading day. So yeah, let's go drop off some books. All right. So for this one we have games and puzzles. We have 2 puzzles to solve. We have this one. And we have puppy dogs. Puffer Whoppers. So what's up here? Oh.
It's like an attic.
It is like an attic. Very cute. Okay, so we don't have anything put in there, but we have, for the kids, we do have the Christmas cookie. So we'll put that in here. Oh, very cute. Okay. I remember those as a kid.
Nope.
Nope, you don't remember that? Okay. Alright, and now this one.
Yeah.
Is it stuck? There we go. Okay. Alright, so for this one, we're going to leave A Christmas Carol. I have several copies of that. The Christmas Box. Christmas Shores, Chesapeake Shores Christmas, and A Cry in the Night by Mary Higgins Clark. Alright, let's see. picture size. Okay. What's this? Gift of a charm. I wonder if that's like Christmassy. Let's see. I'm gonna kind of put our Christmas and put it like that. Frog kisser. Bring me back. I feel like I've seen this. It's by this Jan Caron. Okay. So I'm gonna grab that for her and see. I'm gonna check on these two because I feel like either I have these or I've seen these. Jan Caron.
Turn around. It's a book. It's a book.
That's right.
Mommy,
I might get that for my friend because she visits.
remember how we saw those puppies with the jammies?
The perks of being old, but yes.
That was my doggy dream. That was my dream dog. And I still wish I could.
We have that. Mary has that. We haven't read it
I
yet.
still wish I could do anything and anything to Nugget and that dog.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I'm gonna give these two. I'm gonna try these. Okay. All right. Next.
Joking. I'm joking.
Okay. So look inside there.
Take a look.
What's inside? Oh. The best kind of people don't believe it. Okay. Lost and wanted. Ooh, that looks interesting. Okay, so we're gonna put in Do You Believe in Santa? Mistletoe Magic. I'm gonna get some non-Christmassy bodywork and Jean King's Brother Odd. Okay. I might try this one. That looks interesting. This one looks cute. Happy Place. The Last of the Honky Tonk Angels. Walk Dance. Okay. So we've got Three Wishes, which is a nice Christmas time story. The Season, and then Brad Thor. Let me see. Storm and Change. Bitter is the New Black. Don't know what that is. Flying Solo. here. Oh, this is a graphic novel. Do you want that?
I don't know what Stranger Things are.
It's a show, but it's like a creepy show.
It is.
Yeah.
How come we never watched it?
I don't know, and I'm surprised your sister never watched it because it is creepy. It's sad. Want it or no?
No.
No? Do you think your sister wants it?
Yes.
Can we get it for her? If not, we can put it in our library.
Yes. I'll wrap it up for her.
So we'll take those. Alright. Did you get a new toy? Did you
Look at my toy.
Did you get a new toy? So we're gonna try making eggnog with almond milk today. I usually use whole milk, but we'll try it. Lighter, that's for sure, than whole milk. Teaspoon of cinnamon. That's about a teaspoon. Okay. It's okay. Doesn't have to be perfect. And a half a teaspoon of nutmeg. Go. There's two. Already fell. It's okay. So that's 4. 5. 6. Little helper hands.
This looks appetizing. Spatula is dancing, or the whisk is dancing.
I have this. It's my little helper right there.
It's an elf.
Milk and spices to a boil. We got boiling. Okay. Key is that we add just a little bit to the egg mixture so that we do not cook the eggs, but that it just blends and melts. So we're only going to do a little bit at a time. So I'm just going to pour it.
It's like a giant latte.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Hopefully it has just enough room because we're going to add heavy cream to this. So it's going to go in the fridge till tomorrow. Okay, so I finished both of the stories, the Hannah Swenson books here. I have my eggnog in this adorable little cup. I love this. I have 2 of them that I got for Christmas one year, and I bring them out every year. It's a very small eggnog cup, if you ask me, because I like a lot of eggnog, but it's so cute that I always use it. The eggnog turned out good, but it is lighter. It is not the thick like you'd think of eggnog, so it's okay. But I'm gonna make it with whole milk. I mean, it's delicious. It's eggnog. So, okay. So the first story, the caramel murder mystery, Hannah, she has a cafe called the, what is it called? The Cookie Jar. and she does baking. And so there is a Christmas play coming up where everybody in the town, helps, volunteers. It's that type of community. And it's a rendition of A Christmas Carol. And so she's baking all these cookies for the actors and for the people coming through. And there's a murder that happens to one of the actors. And so while she is trying to help solve this murder, she gets 3 visits by her father, who has recently passed, that, are ghostly visits where he's sort of nudging her in the direction of how to solve the murder. And of course, she is happy to see her dad and everything like that. So this is the type of, in the story, I can't tell you how many times it's like somebody drops by and they put on a pot of coffee and have fresh baked cookies, and nobody gets stomach aches, and they just eat cookies all the time. And the one thing that's really cool about this story, I will say, is there are lots of recipes. And it's not just cookies. This is like grilled ham and double cheese sandwiches. So what they're talking about in the book, they have recipes. I think it's like 12, over a dozen cookie and dessert recipes from the cookie jar. So I dog-eared some of the recipes that I liked, that I thought would be good. So that was nice, because obviously food is a big part of this and they're talking about it. So you would expect to have some recipes in there. So, it wraps up. It's the main characters are Hannah, her mother, her sister, and then her niece. Sort of like her friend, but her niece. And so then the second story, in the first one, her dad had, passed. But in the second story, it's almost like he just recently passed, because the mother is mourning him. She is sleeping a lot. She's turning away visitors. She doesn't want to see people. She doesn't want to, do anything. And so then the community comes together and figures out a plan so that she can help somebody else, so that this can help her to get out of the mourning funk that she's in. And, of course, it works immediately. They present the idea to her, and then she's like magically better and fine and never has an issue again in the story. And the person she's helping is a woman in the community, Essie, who is quite old, and she lives in, it's like a hotel. It's a hotel that they ran. And then she was living like above the hotel. But nobody knew that for, I guess, a couple of years or many years, there was no electricity and no running water. And so she would go down into like the cafe or something community-based for her running water and for the warmth, the electricity. And when they found this out, she had some minor procedure done, and she went into hospice, not because she was dying, but because they were like, you have to be somewhere. You can't live in this condition. It's, it's not safe. And, so while she's there, Hannah's mother is putting together it's a Christmas ball that happened many, many years before. And there's a Christmas cake parade in it. And, she just describes this beautiful ball that they had in the hotel long, long time ago. So they're trying to recreate this for her. And so we're going through the story, and, of course, I know that this is a cozy Christmas murder mystery, and the murder doesn't happen until like the very end, and it gets wrapped up pretty much in the same chapter. So very, very buttoned up, very, but so one of the details in the second story is they find a journal or a manuscript written by Essie. They get her approval so that they can read it. Hannah is reading it with her mother and sisters, and they think it's fantastic. And as the story progresses, they find out more information about Essie and the town and everything through this story. So the story was good within the story. That was good. But yeah, it was very, very cute, very cozy, very quaint. And so I did get these read pretty quickly. We got delicious eggnog made. I will make more. And we delivered books, and we gave Nugget her new eggnog toy. So it was fun. It was a good Christmassy week, trying not to get caught up in the rushing, trying to really just enjoy. And so, yes, so that was my reading for this week and all the Christmassy fun. And I hope you had time to read and relax and enjoy. So until next time, I will be reading. It's really good.